What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video, and we're gonna be talking about Joe Biden, the president. Excuse me. Uh, the article reads: Biden to hold big boy press conference after NATO summit. The president will hold a press conference, I guess a big boy press conference, we're calling it. His wife treats him like a child after the debate. Joe, you answered all the questions. And then obviously she prepared the audience, right? To say lie because they all said, she goes, and what did Donald Trump do? Lie. Like, bro, nobody would have gotten that all together like that. That's just not true, bro. That's just not true. They definitely prepared that audience. So now after that debacle, because I was disgusting and just elder abuse and elder neglect and all the other elder crimes there. But just after that, now they're gonna do this. A press conference after that debacle. They've been protecting Joe Biden, and now they're gonna put Joe Biden out front and center, probably with reporters that are gonna be friendly to him and only friendly to him. They're probably not gonna have like Fox News there or anything like that. And it's just it's still gonna go bad because he's not gonna be able to answer questions, even the softball questions. Especially if he has a moment like in the debate where he's just like, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to this article. It's from the Post Millennial, but before we do, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's the only way that the channel can grow. We'd love to have you guys as the newest members of the flock. The flock is for life. And yeah, man, come fly with us. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Excuse me. So, it goes, the White House has announced plans for President Joe Biden to hold what they're calling a big boy press conference following the NATO summit in Washington, D.C. Biden has been criticized by reporters for his limited ability to press. Now that he's drowning in allegations from within his own party that he's not fit to run, he's been making more public appearances in an attempt to assuage those concerns. They haven't ameliorated anything here, bro. They have done nothing to comb this over. Everything they do is just pouring gasoline on the fire. It's not putting the fire out. It's just adding to it. The president will hold a press conference. I guess a big boy press conference, we're calling it, and take some questions from y'all. Excuse me. Kirby said during the briefing on Monday. Questions were also asked as to Biden's mental and physical health, though the White House was dodgy on that. Of course he was. Of course they were. Later, Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about the press conference. I hate when news organizations don't edit their stuff, and it's just garbage upon garbage with punctuation, faulty punctuation, bad grammar. It's awful. Was asked about the press conference, excuse me, which will be held after the NATO meeting with world leaders. She said that later on Thursday, when he gives his press conference, his big boy press conference, Jean-Pierre did not seem at all fond of the phrase. That's funny. Here, let's watch it. Hold on. I want to hear this. This ought to be funny.
Can you clarify for us, forgive me, I might have missed it, or by design, he will or he won't go to the Hill tomorrow?
Say that one more time?
Oh,
I don't have any engagement to share. As you know, NATO is front of mind. That's what he's focused on. You saw that letter that came out from the president. He's going to be focusing on the more than 30 world leaders that are coming here for 75th anniversary of NATO, continuing to show the strength of our alliance. I think it is something that the president's very much looking forward to. And you'll certainly hear from the president on Thursday when he gives his press conference, his big boy press conference, as your colleague Justin has stated many times. Yeah.
Hold on, wait a second. Who called it a big boy press conference first?
After that, the president will hold a press conference. I guess a big boy press conference is what we're calling it, and take some questions from y'all.
So first, he called it the big boy press conference. And then she was, because of that, she had to call it a big boy press conference. Damn, bro. But that's crazy. All that does is make people think even more that he's senile. If I heard big boy, I'd be like, bro, what the hell are they talking about, bro? That's a grown-ass man. I don't know. I know as much as you guys do. You know, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Never. The emasculation of a man who, don't get me wrong, Joe Biden deserves all this and more. And I shouldn't say that, I shouldn't judge or whatever, but the dude has been an evil man for over 50 years. He just has been. He's been and I'm sure he still is a racist, you know, associating with known Klan member, you know, Robert Byrd, attending his funeral, calling him a mentor, calling him, you know, one of the best friends he's ever had. All this other crap that he said. It's just, gosh, it's just bad, dude. It's just bad upon bad. So how can I possibly feel bad for this dude? Like, on one hand, I kind of do. But on the other, I don't, because he was a bad dude. He was a bad guy. Fox News, Peter Doocy, who was shunned by the press secretary during the briefing, of course he was, gave his assessment after the news conference with Jean-Pierre and Kirby. White House officials are saying President Biden is going to host a press conference on Thursday afternoon. After that, they'll tell us that it's going to be more than the traditional two questions when foreign leaders are in town. They're describing it at the White House as a big boy press conference. Ducey said. I don't know why I call him Ducey. He's douchey. Anyways, Ducey said, well, one way to stop getting people to stop focusing on him and him being 81 and possibly having problems with his acuity is to just call him a big boy. Ducey said, oh, I have to hear this. The press secretary said that the presser is still in the planning stages. I have to hear this.
White House officials are saying President Biden is going to host a press conference on Thursday afternoon. All that they'll tell us is that it's going to be more than the traditional two questions when foreign leaders are in town. They are describing it at the White House as a big boy press conference. Neil.
A big boy press conference seems to imply that he's going to take more than just a couple of questions. And the pressure would be on him because it would only be him answering.
Well, one way to stop getting people to focus on him being 81 and possibly having issues with his acuity is just to call him a big boy.
Oh my goodness! Oh! Wow! One way to get him, just call him a big boy. What the hell? I love it, bro. I love it. He's like one of the few reporters that's in that press pool that I actually like, you know, because he's the one that takes the hits, bro, and he goes forward and he does Fox News' bidding and all that. But he's one of the only conservative reporters in there, if not the only one, and he's he's constantly hated by the Democratic, administrations because they don't carry water for the Democrat Party like other news stations. It says last week in the briefing room, the John Pierre, for some reason. See what I'm talking about with these editing issues? Bro, edit your stuff, post-millennial. Damn. That's why I don't pay for a subscription. The John Pierre was asked by reporters about the post-NATO summit press conference, and one reporter coined the phrase, big boy press conference. Everyone in the room had a big laugh on the solo press conference, but the phrase apparently has stuck. Oh, is that what happened? Hold on.
NATO, and I have two questions. One's just a logistical one, which is you mentioned the press conference.
Yeah.
Is that going to be kind of the real big boy press conference that we're used to?
Did you say big boy press conference?
Like one of these 2-and-2s that might be a little more limited.
So I believe, and I know you guys are holding me to it, I believe it's a solo press conference. We'll certainly have more to share with all of you as we get closer to next week.
More thematically,
Is this big boy? I'm about to say, big boy Justin over here is asking some big boy questions. Okay.
I feel like I'm getting stupider watching these people. Anyway, so apparently it was a reporter that coined the phrase. That to me is extremely bad. Extremely bad. That's like not even the left takes you seriously, because you know the MSM, the mainstream media, they're mostly leftist, bro. Almost all of them are leftist. The only one that I can't think of that's leftist is Fox News, and they're not really that conservative anymore either. They're more like center right at this point. The big boy phrase is reminiscent of the small event held by Biden and First Lady Jill following his miserable debate performance in Atlanta. Yeah, I mentioned this, against President and GOP frontrunner Donald Trump. Jill praised Biden for answering all the questions and knowing all the facts. It gave vibes more akin to a 6th grade spelling bee than a debate between two men vying to lead the United States of America. Is this the one? This is going to be the clip where she goes, "Oh, you answered all the questions." I was telling you guys about this one. Hold on. In case you haven't seen this.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Why?
See, guys, I don't exaggerate. Well, I do. I'm Cuban. What can I do? I exaggerate. But I don't lie. I never lie. And that right there, if you guys didn't get vibes of like a school teacher praising a student, because all he did was smile like an idiot. Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Dude, emasculating, just absolutely humiliating. Like, it's just disgusting the way they're treating this guy. But you know what? He was an evil man, so it's kind of hard to feel bad for him. And lastly, during Biden's first presidential run in 2020, he spent most of his time campaigning from his basement. Yeah. The excuse given then was that due to the COVID pandemic, Biden had to stay inside, as so many other Americans were ordered to do. However, during these many long months, when Trump campaigned in person, concerns arose as to Biden's fitness for office. One event he held saw him speaking to an audience of Jeeps spaced 6 feet apart. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. So there you have it, guys. This story is just absolutely nuts. Thursday should be a good day for conservatives, because he's gonna make a fool of himself, I imagine. I can't imagine him being any less of a fool by Thursday, because as we all know, when you have that cognitive decline, when you have senility, it doesn't get better. It only can get worse. It can't get better. You might have good days and you might think, oh, he's getting better. He's just having a good day, dude. He's just having a good day. And that's the way it works. I have a grandmother now that's about to turn 98, so that you can know a little bit about me. I have a grandma that's about to turn 98, and she's gone completely senile, dude. Completely senile. And it happened like almost overnight. It really did. And now when she has good days, I'm like, oh, thank God. But the good days are becoming more and more spread apart, So yeah, you guys, I guess if I can leave you with one thought, it would be this. Remember to love each other, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, man. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for staying this long with me. It was a lot longer than I thought it would be, but this information is important. So it's important to see how even the White House itself is framing the freaking, the freaking press conference. But yeah. So anyways, you guys stay safe and stay based.